Hello everyone and welcome back to SMBX2. And we're going to continue right where we left off in Bowser's Dark Plan, where we just finished the challenge tower. Now, there is some things to note before we get started. The version of Bowser's Dark Plan that I am using to record from this point forward for now is the latest demo that everyone has available to them, which is demo release 3.1.1. I'm probably going to release a 3.1.2 to fix a few minor things that I neglected to fix that need to be fixed. But in other news, this introduces a lot of quality of life conveniences, as well as tons of new content, as you now have 3 worlds to explore. Pretty much half the episode is explorable to you now, which is absolutely amazing. It actually makes me feel real proud that I'm able to get through an episode this quickly. Well, quickly is a loose term. Anyways, there's a lot of new stuff and stuff that's changed, and so we're going to explore the stuff that's changed. So from Demo 1 to Demo 2, I've added a new Lua that's revolutionized the entire episode entirely. It's a little Lua known as Little Dialogues, and it works a little something like this. I'm going to replay the intro level, and before you would have just a big blue box of text. Now it's actual boxes of dialogue that you can talk to and page. And so different texts will have different colors and different meaning, and it's great. I absolutely love this Lua. While I am not like saying that you should use it, actually I think you should, because it's really good. It's really well made and really well built, and credit where credit is due. Mr. AA, you've made quite easily the best possible Lua so far. Next year NPC pack. As you can see, there's multiple different dialogue boxes that Little Dialogues comes with, and there's just a few other things that is actually really helpful. By the way, side thing here. I hope you haven't taken a look yet, but the HUD for Bowser's Dark Plan has gotten a more sleek, cleaned, polished look, which is nice. By the way, the star counter is the current number of stars that we've collected through the 4 parts. There is a few stars that went changed, or they have gone changed, altered, or edited in some way, or relocated elsewhere. Originally you would have 20 stars, but instead you now have 17. Technically there's 3 stars that we can get right now that are brand new, so we would still have 20. But moving on, we're going to do Mushroom Way. Now originally you would play this after Peach's Castle, but I figure why not do it before Peach's Castle? The reason is because this is a tutorial level. Mario, you may have been out of shape for some time. Why not brush up on some basics? Pressing the Z button allows you to jump. You can use this to reach ledges up ahead. Now, Z is my jump button. That's what I have jump assigned to. Depending on what your jump button is assigned to, that's what this toad will say. So, the toad will say any letter of like your keyboard will be assigned to Z, like to your jump. Basically, it's telling you the key to press to jump. And this toad tells you to jump up here. Well done. Be sure to look out for all sorts of things and find Peach. And so that's like the first tutorial, is just being able to jump and move around, basically. You can jump up here. By the way, these mushroom platforms, they're changed to where now they're semi-solid, which is actually really helpful, especially for later on. Alright, so here's the next tutorial. Not everything will be easy. You'll have to defeat some puzzles, defeat some enemies, and solve some puzzles. See if you can't figure out this puzzle. So, if you've never been aware of X2's engine, it comes with filter blocks. These blocks here mean that the player can go through them, but not NPCs. So right here, I made it to where these Goombas will not fall off these cliffs, to where you can either dodge them, step on them, or just kill them. And you hit this switch, and this mushroom will start to rise out of the waterfall, and that's how you progress. However, if you want to go the extra mile here, you can hit this switch again, the mushroom starts to rise even further, and then you can jump up here, hit this switch. Well done, Mario. Here, take this special coin. It gives you 10 coins. Remember, every 100 is an extra life. So yeah. By the way, you are still able to go back here. You can just jump. Or you can alternately jump from this cliff. That never happened. I'm gonna grab this leaf. So from here, this toad just tells you that there's a checkpoint. And then this toad tells you how to enter pipes using the directional keys. Or whatever your key is assigned to going up, down, left, right. Usually it's the directional keys, but that's entirely up to you. And then this toad tells you that you can use your item in reserve, and that you can press shift to pick up your items. And this is with another Lua called Modern Reserves. This allows you to drop your item rather than it blink from the top of the screen down. It now just appears in front of you, which is actually really nice. Another conjunction to this is another power-up.lua, which allows you to take an extra hit. Normally in this engine, if you're like, say, Leaf or Fireflower, you go straight to Small Mario. Not the case in this episode. This episode, you are able to take an extra hit with these two Luas that synergize really nicely. It gives it a much more modern Mario feel, which is what I was going for this episode. Anyways, you can go up this pipe, and we can continue the level. This is a much more easier level. It's just, like I said, a tutorial. You can actually completely skip this level if you wanted to, by just speedrunning through it. Some of these enemies will hurt on you. You can spin jump by pressing A to spin jump off them. So right here, you can just spin jump, or if you have Leaf, you can actually tail swipe certain enemies. That will become very critical, as I mentioned in World 1's Castle, how you can only Leaf tail swipe the Koopa Patrol enemies. Talk to this toad. Here it is, the exit goal. Just jump and grab it, and it'll end the level. There's other goals a level may have, such as finding a key and keyhole. Keep your eyes peeled for any suspicious spots that you encounter. And right here is a little extra mile kind of thing. You can get a free 1-up. And then you can talk to the toad again. I see you found a 1-up I have hidden. Good. There are many secrets here. Be sure to really explore what's out there. Good luck finding Peach. And that is true. There is going to be secrets everywhere. So I may not be able to show all of them, but keep your eyes peeled, you know? Anyways, we hit this goal, and that ends the level. Alright, so the next change that I want to mention is the Challenge Tower actually has gotten a vast rework. Before, it was just a vertical level, and it was just kind of old. So I try to give it a little bit more of a polished look, and here's the Challenge Tower now. It is still a similar layout. The difference here is that, one, the palette for the tile set has changed to a more archaic look. And you have these little sizable platforms that you can walk on. Right here was Burning for Time. And because we already hit the yellow switch from episode 2 of Bowser's Dark Clan, we now have access to these two levels. We can't technically open them since we are off by 1 star, but we can still technically play some of these later on. So right here is the next 2 levels. This first level was, I think... Nightly Snowball Park by Electronic Star. And then you have Chemical Factory. Electronic Star was the creator for Mario and the Missing Shine Sprites, which I actually did help out with. I don't know if anyone's ever played the episode or ever gotten that far into the episode, but Fuzzy Strip at the Magmas, that was one of the levels I helped work on. So if you found the secret annoying, you're welcome. I designed it purposely to make it that annoying. To where you actually have to backtrack quite a bit with the red boot. I wanted you to actually work for it, and just like this episode, I want you to work for getting secrets. So, with this blue switch here, there's not much that we can do for now, but in due time we will have everything that we'll need. So for now, we can just exit the challenge tower. Next up on the changed list is Peach's Castle. There is a new star here in Peach's Castle. And you may not know, but there is this portrait right here. I think it's this. Oh wait, no, it's not this portrait. It's not this portrait. It's this portrait in here. This is the portrait. So this portrait here, if you jump and hit up, it takes you to a secret star, which is a silver star mission. Don't expect silver stars to be a common thing here. This is only just here for an Easter egg for two things. Like I said, I had a hand in Missing Shine Sprite, and so this is kind of like a nod to that, but it's more so a nod to Mario 64 DS having the Shine Sprites and it being like a sunshine kind of thing. So right here you just have some Koopas, some bloopers, and a Hammer Brother. And you just have to collect all 5 silver stars. Collect all 5. And yeah, you get this star. And then you can leave. Alright, so I will meet you guys back in World 1, because the last 2 stars that we can get is in Lucky's Arcade. Alright, so here we are in Lucky's Arcade, and there is a few changes here. 2 stars are actually changed here completely, and I plan on adding a few extra changes. So, firstly, this is a new door. Don't lose that Koopa, coming soon. This minigame does not work. There is no warp here, but there is an assigned star to this that is unobtainable. Even through cheats, it is unobtainable. You would have to physically go into the editor, which I don't know why you would want to do that, but for now, it's an unobtainable star. However, this toad does tell you the idea of the minigame. Your goal is to lead a small Koopa to its new home. Though it wanders and it cannot hurt you, don't let it die or you forfeit the minigame. Basically, it's an escort mission where you have to escort a small Koopa into a shell that you then use that Koopa and shell to exit, basically. You try to hit a switch that you can't reach without a Koopa and Koopa shell. And so that's the idea of it. Going back, however, there is 2 new minigames. This is the first one. Shoot for the open skies. This was the Bullet Bill minigame. I've decided to change this up completely to where it's now an obstacle course. This toad. In this minigame, you dodge and jump over bullet bills. Reach the end to win a fabulous prize. Advanced tips. Look before you leap and watch for the bullet bills patterns. So this is like an obstacle course. And so here you have these rotating bullet bill blasters. Ow. Right here. You have to wait for it just right. And I failed. Alrighty. Alright, let's try that again. How did I miss that? Alright. Third time's the charm. Not even close. There we go. Whoa, okay. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to jump through here, but you can just damage boost and rush through it. So with this, what you're supposed to do is not do that. Don't do that. That was not a good idea. So I'm gonna just run through here. You could probably just... No? Alright. Alrighty. That's the wall. Come on. Come on. There we go. And here's the exit. And we get our fabulous star. Alright, so that minigame is not going to be easy. So here's the other new one. Right here, give me a beat. And this used to be a beat block minigame. Instead, it's time to test your knowledge. Answer 3 questions about some trivia with some popular Mario tunes. Get them right and you move forward. Get them wrong and start all over. So, remember back in the version 2 of Bowser's Dark Plan, where I just gave you random music trivia? That's where this comes in. Time for some music trivia. Name this tune. And you have 3 options: Koopa Village, Goomba Road, or Rogueport. The answer to this is that it is Goomba Road. You are correct. And here is your second question. What game is this tune from? Super Mario Galaxy 1, Super Mario Galaxy 2, or Super Mario Galaxy X? So, Super Mario Galaxy X, by the way, is a reference to a SMBX episode, a very well-known episode that I actually liked. But no, the answer is actually Super Mario Galaxy 1. And so now this moves on to our third question. In what year did the game release from this tune? 1985, 1991, or 1996? Now, this is a tough question for those that don't know, but let me give you some interesting reasons on these choices. 1985 was the first Super Mario Bros. For the NES, so that is incorrect. 1991 was when Super Mario World was released to the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, or SNES. 1996 is when Mario 64 came out for the Nintendo 64, and is indeed the correct answer. And if you do not believe me, Google it. It is 1996. And if it is not 1996, I will eat my left Koopa shell. You are correct, and we move forward and get our 20th star. Alrighty, so now we are back on Star Count from our last episode. I will now meet you guys in World 2. Alrighty, so welcome back. Hope you got yourself some beverages, some popcorn, maybe a snack or something. So we're moving on to Irradiated Caverns 2. And, this level is very unique, as this level introduces the carrot platforms from Tomorrow World. So back here is a little secret area. Yeah, I'm gonna just... Okay. I guess that bully just wants to be a sore loser. It's my ride. So right here is the first star coin. And this platform appears after you get the first star coin, by the way. And so now you can get here, and this also introduces, besides the carrot platforms, I think it also introduces the pipe lakitus. Hitting this switch opened up the wall. So right here we have more torpedo Teds. Do we want to go up or down? I say we go down, but I'm going to take this Koopa shell with me. As we get our second star coin. Get rid of those spec tops. Get ourselves a leaf. Ooh. Yeah, some of these carrot platforms will go backwards from the direction that you want to go, so be careful. Alright, so right here is a little bit of a puzzle. You want to drop down here. Now, you could go left or right. I'm going to go right first. And if we do this, here is the final star coin. Just be real careful about touching these platforms here, because it is very tricky platforming. And if we come all the way over here, you hit the switch, and it looks like part of the rock has fallen. Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. I was supposed to glide, but okay. Let's try that again. I don't think I'll get this secret exit for this. If I'm thinking of the right secret exit as, I don't think we will get the secret exit. I'm gonna just tail swipe you. That switch. Okay, that also wasn't supposed to happen. Okay. More goof ups. So now we hit switch, and if we had all the star coins, this would be where the star coin prize was. But we don't have it, so that's okay. Alrighty. And that moves on to... Question mark, question mark, question mark. We will have to cover this in tomorrow's episode, because unfortunately we are out of time. Tune in next episode to figure out what happens to Mario and question mark, question mark, question mark. Until then, take care.